I'm doing today things I've been liking lately, so it's kind of a favorites video. The thing is I'm not doing monthly favorites on this channel, and the reason is because I do favorites on my other channel in a different language, and there I show anything that I've been liking for the past month, but I tend to stick to a routine of 5 to 6 items that I've really liked, and a monthly tip, my favorite music, my favorite book, and a favorite TV show or movie. Now the problem is, well, it's not a problem really, but I use products a lot of times that are local, so you can't get them if you don't live here. So I don't think there's a point of me showing them on my English channel, because if you speak my language and if you live where I live, then you'll be able to, you should just watch my other channels. So I decided that every now and then I'll do one of these videos on my English channel, and I'll collect all kinds of things that I've been using and I've been really liking, and things that you can get anywhere basically, because if I can get them and they're not local, then anybody can get them. I will start with my favorite, and it's actually something that was mentioned today. I actually have it on. It's the NYX Matte Tea Rose lipstick. And I'm sure you're familiar with it. It's the color that I currently am wearing. I really like these lipsticks. They come off really nicely. They don't dry out. One of them has even survived a horrible, I left it in the car in the hot sun. And I've actually had, I really like these, and I've tried to use them more. I keep forgetting that they're there. The thing is I've been kind of in love with my sleek lipsticks, sleek makeup. And these are really successful, but the sleek makeup, sleek lipsticks are very, very pigmented, very strong. So these are actually a little bit more wearable and a little bit more daily lipsticks, and I've been trying to wear these more. So this is the Tea Rose. My next recommendation probably is not going to be a huge surprise if you've been watching my channel, because this has come up in a haul in at least 2 other videos. I really, 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 really like these 2 items. First, I'm going to talk about the Candy Collection Sweet Cheeks. It's the it's not a lipstick, I'm sorry. It's your blush. It's by 3. They also have other blushes, but this was a special edition one, and it's really cool. I've shown this before. This furthest color is actually a cream color, and then there's a light kind of mauvey purple, and then a very sharp pink, so all you have to do is just blend it in very well. And I really, really like this. It was a huge gamble because the colors look like, you know, they give you this impression that you're not going to be able to really see them, or I'm sorry, I was really debating when I was getting this because the colors come off really strong, but the fact is that these are all wearable colors, and for that reason I really like them. Also, this was the first time that I ever really used cream blush, and I've gotten cream blush, 2 cream blushes. I know that one of them is by NYX, and I also have gotten 2 stick blushes that are similar, I guess, formulation, but this is the first time I've ever actually tried, because it was there and I was using the other, and there was a period of time where it was 1 month when I got this that I used this about 10 to 11 times. I've counted. When I get new things, I tend to count how many times I've used them that month, because it's usually an indication of how much I love it. So I used this about 10 to 11 times that month. The other thing that I really like is actually, again, by Sleek Makeup, and it's also from the Candy Collection, and I think you can still get it on the site. And these are the colors. They're really nice. I really like these because you can pull off so many looks from this just one eyeshadow palette. And it has a black, it has a matte black, and it has a shimmer white, and then it has several, I think the purple here is, the grape purple is another matte. I think this bluish one is also matte, and I really like this palette. You can make so many different looks from this one palette. I've listed at least 1 tutorial, and I have another one that I just need to edit and upload. So if it hasn't been up with this, and it will be very shortly, you should keep an eye out. And I really just like this palette. And you know, they're not expensive. They're $10. But another feature that I tend to really like about the Sleek Makeup palettes, and I wish I knew about them sooner, because they have certain ones that go out of, don't have them anymore. They just go out of stock. And I tend to collect them. I really like that. And I like small eyeshadow palettes. And the thing is I know that there's not very much product in each palette here, and if you're a makeup artist, you probably wouldn't spend your money on this. But if you're like me and you're a personal user, then this is wonderful, because you get a bunch of different colors, and it's not each, I don't know how much is in each one, but I know that I'm going to reach the pan on these. And I think that's a really great thing, because, you know, there's so much makeup that you can use, and then you end up with all these different colors, but ridiculous amounts of makeup because there's no way in hell you can finish all of that. So this was really nice, and I really like these palettes. On to the next product. The next product is my favorite mascara, and this is the Volume Glamour Max Definition by Bourjois. They also have these in colors, and they're a little bit shorter in length. They have them in a teal color, a blue, and a purple. I have the purple one, and I tend to actually use it on black because I don't want to look. If you use purple, especially this particular purple, on top of your lashes as they are, and if you don't have very strong defined lashes, they can come off a little bit gray. But if you use it on a black base, it tends to come off actually very successful. I don't know very much about reviewing mascara, so I'll just say that I really like it. I feel like it's actually doing something for my flimsy little eyelashes, and it does more than other lashes do, and I tend to come back to this over and over and over again. I have other mascaras by Bourjois, and I have to check them out. The other mascaras that I've been checking out that were cruelty-free are by local companies. But if you have a recommendation for a good mascara that's cruelty-free, of course, then please give me your thoughts. The next product is makeup brushes. And it's actually two sets. Two of them are by EcoTools, and this is, I think, the ice set or something like that. Don't have the labeling on it. The other one is the Fresh and Flawless 5-piece complexion set. Now, I have to say this much, because this is supposed to be for your face, and not so much for your eyes. And it looks like you have 5 good brushes here, but here's the thing. When you open the brush set and you see the brushes themselves, you start to realize that these brushes are small. So, like, I'll take the complexion blending and full powder. I tend to have a problem with applying powder with a small brush like this, because if I take like a regular size powder brush, so as you can see when you hold them up, you can see that this is about the size of this, and this is for your blush, and this is by e.l.f. This is your e.l.f. brush, another favorite tool. But it tends to be very small. Now this is the biggest brush in your kit. So you have this one, and you have a more round one, and you have a small one that I actually tend to use for cream bases on my eye. And all in all, I really like this set, and I do use it even if not necessarily for all my face, and even if I kind of transform these for concealers or actually using them around my eyes, I do use this. And this would also be good for setting your concealer, your powder, and your concealer underneath your eyes. This brush is just genius. I can't get, this was not expensive. I got this in iHerb, and I'll list the link down below. Once again, I've been interrupted by the cat. So, this set is just unbelievably wonderful. I can't get around the fact of how great this is. You have a wonderful shadow brush. You have 2 here. You have one that's really small, and then you have one that's really big. And what's really funny is that I have really small eyes, so I kind of like my eyeshadow brushes to be kind of towards the smaller size, but this is really small, so it's great if you're like me and you just want to put in a dab of shadow in the inside, like for highlight. And then this is wonderful if you're going for like a very simple look and you want to also maybe blend it out. But then you also have a wonderful blending brush, very, very, very similar to the classic blending brush by MAC. So if you're looking for a good blending brush, this is definitely wonderful for that. And then you have an angled shadow brush. Understood why you need an angled shadow brush. Really never got it. I use it when like I'm running out, but it's there. And then you have a little pencil brush. It's not as firm as I would like, but maybe that's a good thing, and it's good for underlining and stuff like that. I really like this set, and I will post the link down below so you can also go check it out. My other recommendation, and you can barely see what it is because it's all rubbed off, is the Elamask foundation. It's the skin-based foundation, so it's the lighter version, and they also have a thicker version that I'm going to be trying out probably later on this winter because it's a heavier coverage. I love this. I always get recommendations when I'm wearing this. It tends to be a total hit and not miss. The only things that I have to say about it have to do with the packaging. For a foundation this expensive and this high-end, I would expect the writing on the front to not wear off, and they didn't wear off like because they were sitting in the bathroom and getting all the moisture. They're sitting in my drawer, and it tends to be very dry there. And it wore off like really quickly after I got it. And the other thing that I have about, you know, that I have my doubts about is the shape of this and how am I going to get this out. I mean, this is it's designed after the classic Elon Musk shape, as you can see. This kind of rectangle with the thingy sticking out. And so is the box going to go with it. But I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get all my product out of this without sewing it open. And the thing is, this is plastic, but it tends to be very sturdy plastic. So I'm not quite sure about that. Besides that, I really love this. It gives a beautiful finish. I mean, people just, whenever I wear this, they always comment about which foundation I'm using. People who've seen me with this foundation before, when they see me again with it, they ask again, your face looks flawless. And they seriously think that it's my skin a lot of times because it just looks so natural. It blends in so well into your skin, and it definitely gives you a decent coverage, medium to high, but it's just wonderful. So the next recommendation that I'm going to talk about is actually not the lipsticks, but the lipstick holder. This is a 12 lipstick holder, and it's long. I also have ones that they hold 20 and they're 4 lines by 5 and they kind of tower up. And I have to say that this was a little bit more expensive, but it's way sturdier. It's nice and thick. You can really tell the lipsticks fit in here. And one of the things, it's a little bit wider, and I know this because if you have Elon Musk, if you have the sleek makeup lipsticks, you might have noticed this, because of their shape, because they're oval, they might be a little bit problematic when you put them into a lipstick holder. But in this lipstick holder, they work just wonderful, and they're not even snug. You don't have to force them in. So I really like this, and I do recommend definitely spending $1 or $2 more on eBay and getting the thicker one. I will try to put a link down below to the seller I got this from, or something similar. So look in the description box. So my last beauty recommendation is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. If you're not familiar with this, it opens up like this. It's a cake, and then on the bottom you have a little poof thingy, and it has a mirror on top, and it's a very standard looking powder. I've been using this lately, and compared to my other one, this is just really finely, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very fine and very thin, and you barely feel that it's there, but it's really doing a good job in absorbing the fats and oils on your face and keeping you matte. It does exactly what it says. And although this was a little bit expensive, it works, and it does it does what it needs to. I'm color 04 Creamy Natural, and you should really be careful when you pick up the colors, because I noticed that just a slight variation tends to make a huge difference. And I'm a kind of person that, you know, I vary, and I change my foundations quite regularly, and I also vary, like, in one company I can be more than one color and they will all work for me, but with this I have to pick the right color to go with it. On to my fashion favorites. So I did some shopping on eBay. I did a lot of shopping on eBay, and I did what I call the $1 shopping stop, and I ordered a bunch of things that I liked that were $1 or 99 cents usually, and in those I found these, and I'm sorry, it's no longer, the link that no longer exists, but you should always go on eBay and look at the earrings and jewelry and stuff like that, because they have these for $1, and in a lot of cases they just overprice these. And a lot of stores that you know, in the States as well, is where I live, and I just got these wonderful parrot earrings. These are just so wonderful, and they're so colorful, and although they're dangly long earrings, they're not too dominant, so it works for me, because I have a tendency of going for very dominant earrings, and then I have a problem because it's too much or it clashes with what else I'm wearing. So I really like these earrings. My other fashion favorite that I have is shoes. How surprising. From ASOS, and these are the shoes. They also have them in a wonderful red. These are a little bit problematic, but I couldn't pass on them. I mean, look at how gorgeous this shoe is. I mean, this is just unbelievably gorgeous. And these are by, I think they're by New Look. Yeah, they're by New Look. New Look has been such a huge success as far as I'm concerned, and it's a shame that the site doesn't ship directly to where I live for some bizarre reason, but I can get them on ASOS, and I really like these. I also have them in red. They are a little bit painful on my feet, and do keep in mind, I do wear heels quite often, but these don't have any support on the bottom of the on the bottom here, so there's nothing really isolating your steps. So I like these so much, but I'm sure that I'm gonna have to get used to them. Also, it's kind of funny because it's going to be winter here, and I got sandals, but I really like these, and I couldn't wait to get these, and I just waited for a small sale to come along to get these. My last recommendation is non-beauty related at all. It's another little something that I bought on eBay, and it's this little thing. And I bet you're wondering what this is. Now, you can get a bunch of products that actually have this this little icon on it, and if you open this little booklet, it's all these post-its. Isn't that marvelous? And it has a large post-it here. See, it comes up to here, so the sticky part is here. And then again, this little sticky note, and then these sticky notes. And these are wonderful for marking tabs and stuff like that. I love office supplies, I guess you would say, and notebooks and stuff like that. And since I'm a student, I can actually justify it, although not so much, because really I use like a laptop most of the time. And now that I have a tablet, I'm reading most of my, I have to read, you know, a bunch of legal stuff, like verdicts. And I'm not sure what the word is in English, so I'm sorry, I'm mumbling right now, but you get the idea. And I'm doing most of my reading on my tablet now, but, you know, you can always just find cute little things like this. So that was my video, my recent favorites, what I've been liking right now. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos and you would like to subscribe and follow me, please do so down below. And as always, all my relevant links for my social media will be down in the down bar. So you can find my Twitter, my Pinterest, my blog, my Facebook page, and my Instagram, which is quite active. So please check it out, and see you in my next video. Bye! Hi fashionistas! I'm doing today a video Booger, are you done? Are you done? Booger! Fresh kitty litter, we get it! I'm gonna have to kick him out of my room in about 3 seconds. Okay, Goober, done. Good kitty. Enough. And Booger. Yeah, we get it, kitty. Booger out. Booger out.